President Trump is now the first sitting president to step foot into North Korea. The seemingly spontaneous event happened today following an invitation from the president of North Korea, Kim Jong-un. Fox News correspondent Kevin Cork reports.
This was a very positive day, a very positive event.
It was a historic moment on a day of diplomacy, beginning with a tweet, followed by a handshake, and ending with a step into North Korea. President Trump, alongside Kim Jong-un, crossing the military demarcation line separating the North and South Sunday, making history as the first sitting U.S. president to set foot into the isolated kingdom, a country known for its nuclear ambitions and grim record on human rights.
We went and met at the line, and in meeting at the line, I said, "Would you like me to come across?" He said, "I would be so honored." And that's the way it worked out.
The seemingly momentous event comes after the U.S. and North Korea summit collapsed earlier this year in Vietnam, following an abrupt end of the talks when the two leaders failed to reach an agreement to denuclearize the Korean peninsula. President Trump and Chairman Kim held a private bilateral meeting before Kim returned to North Korea. Mr. Trump says the meeting was positive. However, he's not scaling back economic sanctions on the North.
They're staying on. I mean, at some point, look, I'm looking forward to taking them off. I don't like sanctions being on this country. I'm looking forward, but the sanctions remain, yes.
Pope Francis praising the meeting between the two leaders. Without mentioning names, the pontiff says he hopes it would be a step toward peace.
Saluto I protagonisti.
I greet the protagonists with the prayer that this significant gesture may constitute a further step in the path to peace.
President Trump tweeting about his trip to the DMZ on his way back to the U.S., saying, quote, leaving South Korea after a wonderful meeting with Chairman Kim Jong-un, stood on the soil of North Korea, an important statement for all, and a great honor. The president also said he invited the North Korean leader to visit the White House during their talks today. Traveling with the president in Seoul, I'm Kevin Cork, Fox News.